Hello and welcome to Project Art Now. A few weeks ago, I made a video talking about moments I believe every protagonist must have. I'll link it down below so you can check it out later. Now, this time, we're going to talk about moments that every antagonist must have. This time, however, I decided to do something different, something that I should have done long ago. I got the writing community involved, and thankfully, the community responded and shared what they believe to be moments an antagonist must have on a story, and I will share them here in a moment, alongside with my own. But first, the manga of the week is Vinland Saga. Hope you enjoyed this fan art of Thorfinn. Remember, you can get the manga of the week via the link in the description. While you are there, follow me on my socials. I'd love to interact with you all. Also, take a look at my store where you'll find lots of quality products with plenty of original designs. Finally, if you are into fantasy and science fiction, then you'll love the project Saturday. Now, let's hear your answers. I will share mine at the end. Hope you stay long enough to hear it. Apologies in advance for destroying your names. Lucas Mercier at BigLuke24. Reason why, a POV. This is an important moment because it helps us understand the antagonist. Remember, understanding and agreeing with are not the same thing. Legends of Seiradon at Seiradon. That moment when you realize they think they are the good guy and you almost agree with them. Almost. I like this one because the antagonist sometimes does have a valid point and so one might end up agreeing with them. Well, almost. I am Solomon90 at SoloKnight90. It's standing in the way of the protagonist's goal or mission. That's what makes him an antagonist. The turns or moments that they say, okay, bad guy, they're more for the villain. I feel there is a difference. An antagonist is more an obstacle to overcome. A villain is a threat to defeat. Indeed, the moment they stand in the way of the protagonist is the moment they gain the title of antagonist. Also, it's true the antagonist is not necessarily the bad guy or the villain, although it could be. It all depends on the story. Mirna C at Mirna0722. Being able to see a softer side or even sympathize with them. Now, this one goes in line with understanding them and or agreeing with them. However, if there's a moment in which you sympathize with them, then you know the writer has taken you to a deeper place. That sounds weird, doesn't it? But you know what I mean, right? Mark Ferguson at Metacine Mark and explain the evil moment from themselves or another. Jaws, this shark swallowed you whole. The Shining. A lot of things happen in this hotel over the years. Agent Smith calling humans a virus, Annie Wilkes being a #1 fan of Brian in 1984, Rick Hoffman in Hostel. That's a key moment in almost every story, and those are fantastic examples. Layla Sonny Ann at L Sonny C. The antagonist must upset the reader. There should be at least one moment of dread, frustration, or anxiety raised by the antagonist. If they're not a threat to the story, then they're not doing their job and the conflict can feel flat. While it's somehow the opposite of what has been mentioned before, it's still a moment that needs to exist. Jeremy, read my bio Frost. Hashtag the evil that lurks. Some emojis. At Pinata1138 dead. Well, that's for sure the shortest answer. And it's true that since an antagonist getting the ultimate punishment brings some level of satisfaction, I can say that I fully agree with that answer. Because as mentioned before, the antagonist is not always evil. And even when they are, that doesn't mean they automatically deserve to die. Scanty, no 18, read Pinned at a reason, no matter how small or stupid it might be, to be an antagonist, or the defining moment of them being an antagonist. Indeed, without a moment of them being the antagonist, are they really the antagonist? Now, I did got a few more answers. Unfortunately, I'm not able to include them all, but please know that I do appreciate every time you interact with me. Also, if you haven't mentioned it before, I would love to know what moment do you think an antagonist must have on every story. Please leave a comment down below with your answer. And now, here is finally mine, a victory. I believe the antagonist must have at least one victory over the protagonist. It doesn't even need to be a huge or decisive victory, although those ones are better. Now, I'm not saying that they need to have the final victory, which will be an interesting twist to the norm, but they need to have a victory. I very much enjoy sharing not only my thoughts and opinions, but also the ones from other writers. And I hope you have enjoyed as well, because I would like very much to get the writing community involved in future videos. I thank you for watching and wish you will come back next week. Bye bye.